I first saw the gold-white photonic shell rising out of the perihelion gap like a lantern floating in the dark. At first, it wasn't even a shape, just a soft swelling of reflected starlight. But then it curved, becoming a sphere kilometers wide, its surface feathered by drifting pulses like breath on glass. We slowed our approach until the ship's engines barely whispered. The photonic shell was stable but not still. Its surface moved the way frost spreads across metal, branching in cool, symmetrical lines. Our sensors registered no mass, no heat, no charge. It was light arranged into structure, like a sculpture made from the reflections themselves. A few seconds of quiet passed as we adjusted our orbit. Those pauses felt important. The shell didn't invite haste. Even the ship's hum seemed too loud for what we were seeing. As we traced the shell's arc, its inner layers came into view, fine lattices of blue-white struts stretching through the gold surface like scaffolds of glass. They vibrated with a slow, steady rhythm that reminded me of a lighthouse beam scanning across an empty sea. A pattern repeated every 42 seconds, as regular as a heartbeat. The science team compared it to gravitational lensing on a microscopic level. Imagine a lens as wide as 3 Earths, but its mass replaced by woven light, bending space just enough to leave faint echoes in space-time. A teaspoon of ordinary matter would outweigh the entire structure, which means it's not built from anything familiar. When we probed with low-intensity photons, the shell responded softly. Rings of brightness rippled outward, marking our contact like a fingertip brushing calm water. The ripples carried information. They encoded distances between stars as if the shell were mapping local space in real time. But the coordinates were old, thousands, maybe millions of years out of date. It felt like reading someone's travel journal long after they'd moved on. Another quiet interval followed while we checked the ship's instruments. No warnings, no instability, just a sense of being watched by something patient and ancient. As we drifted to the far side, the shell's inner core brightened. A single filament structure, blue-white, thinner than smoke, uncoiled and pointed toward us. Not threatening, more like acknowledgement. Its motion slowed until it hovered at a restful angle. That was the moment I realized the shell might not be a relic. It might still be working, still listening. The navigation officer suggested it could have been placed here as a waypoint, a soft lighthouse for travelers long gone. Its light isn't strong enough to guide a modern ship, but the intent feels preserved, a cosmic marker saying, "Someone passed here. Someone cared to leave a signal behind." Before we departed, the filament curled back into the lattice, and the gold-white surface smoothed into stillness, almost as if giving us permission to continue. I logged one final reading, but the numbers didn't matter as much as the feeling. Out here, surrounded by silence and stars, the luminous shell reminded me that the universe keeps memories in forms we're only beginning to recognize. And maybe we aren't just exploring space, we're walking through stories written in light.